Welcome to Jurassic Park. Also, forgive me if my hair is a bit of a mess. I kind of like it this way. I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting Peter Parker vibes from the Ultimate Spider-Man series, just as a hairstyle. Okay, on with the review. Oh, well, I'm back to another movie review on the channel. So recently I rewatched Jurassic Park with all my family, except for Patricia, because she was in her room trying to take a nap. But I also get better because, quick life update. We kind of have COVID. Well, mainly Dad and Patricia. Well, technically Patricia somehow got COVID, and then Dad and Patricia swapped places as Dad was taking care of basically taking care of all of us and just taking care of the entire house, while Patricia Dad is in their room, in her room, trying to get better. And now they've swapped places as Dad has COVID and he's trying to get better, but Patricia is, I guess, feeling all right and is now taking care of all of us and the entire place. Just basically, we're sort of quarantined, and I keep forgetting COVID is a thing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or both, but still, though, sadly, with that affecting us, we may not be able to see Jurassic World Dominion on Friday. When I find out Dad has not gotten IMAX tickets for Dominion, when he said he'd be getting them on Wednesday, well, guess what? That was last week. How I would like to see that movie in IMAX. But still, though, we are gonna still check it out. It's just, he said it would be sometime. We would have the chance to see it either Saturday or Sunday. Screw Sunday. I'll see it on Saturday, and I would rather see it on Friday, but Saturday I'll accept, because this movie was supposed to come out last year, a year ago, June 11th, 2021. But thanks to COVID screwing up everything, it got delayed, which honestly, I mean, I did cover a video about it, but maybe it was probably for the best, because they need to take their time with making these films and everything, so still though. But yeah, on that note, so yeah, we're all kind of quarantined at the moment, but still though, on with my point. So all of us boys, well, Patricia is in her room, so me, Dee, Rylan, Dad, all of us boys were downstairs watching Jurassic Park, because if you've not seen my trailer reaction for Chapter 3, Season 3, which I've been on Fortnite lately. Also, sorry that I've not been making videos lately, because I'm supposed to cover reviews for a ton of stuff, like Top Gun, Stranger Things, but also Obi-Wan Kenobi, yeah, which we're getting an episode tomorrow. I will make a review today, but also release my reactions. I'm very sorry I've not been making videos often. I've been addicted to Fortnite lately. I've been on there 24/7 trying to grind, and I completed the goddamn battle pass, and now I'm just, oh god, I need a freaking break. It's just, still though, I'm, again, very sorry I've been barely making any videos, but still though. Anyway, so yeah, while Rylan and Dee were just waiting for the trailer to be released, which means we'd have to stay up until 2 a.m., because that's the time it came out, I figured it was the perfect time that all of us watched Jurassic Park together. Basically a family movie night and all that. But still though, with Jurassic World Dominion coming out, I figured it's time to just do a movie marathon where I'd rewatch all 5 Jurassic Park / World movies that came out. Because just basically I'm doing like this I've done this type of thing before with the Spider-Man movies. So basically I'm reviewing every single Jurassic Park / World movie leading up to Dominion. Okay, well, oh man, yeah, I don't know what's up with me today. So hopefully we'll get to see it, because if you've not seen, I did make another video, which would be a short video, because spoilers are already online, and I'm like, oh god, I need to avoid YouTube. Now, I would say I've kind of got spoiled, but again, wasn't a big spoiler or anything. I mean, it would have been obvious. I would tell you what it is, but I would technically just spoil it, but it's not like a big spoiler, but still though. So be sure to avoid YouTube, actually all social media, because should know this would happen. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised, because this happens every single time with a movie that like, just I don't know. It's hard. You get what I'm trying to say, but still though. Anyway, so yeah. We watched Jurassic Park a couple of days ago. I still gotta catch up with the other movies, which I am gonna be reviewing, and I'm gonna try make reviews on all of them before I check out Dominion. So yeah, let's talk about my thoughts on Jurassic Park. Alright, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I freaking love this movie. Alright, who doesn't love this movie? Jurassic Park is easily one of the greatest films of all time. It's one of the best films of all time. Like, it's just just basically one of those classic films, and I honestly have been thinking of doing like a top something, possibly a top 10 classic films of all time, and one of them would be, like, for example, Jurassic Park, Top Gun, just basically you get the idea. I gotta, like, find all the classic movies that I've seen, because I know some of them, and Star Wars is definitely one of them, but still, though, I am planning to do a video of that, when I have the chance, of course. But still, Jurassic Park is arguably one of the best films of all time. Steven Spielberg, he's of course an amazing director. Like, he gave, honestly, I think one of his best movies he's made, for me, in my opinion, probably, was Ready Player One. I think that movie is probably underrated. I don't know. I was surprised it has 79, I think. I forgot. It has a 70-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, oh, that should be a higher score. That movie is a freaking masterpiece, which I'm someone that enjoyed Ready Player One, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Jurassic Park. So yeah, as I said multiple times, Jurassic Park is one of those classic movies. It's one of the best films of all time. But anyways, let's talk about my experience with the movie, because it's just surprising to me, because I am remembering all the experience I've had with these Jurassic Park movies, because I would sometimes have trouble remembering my experience with movies, depending what they are, I guess. But, like, I guess the most memorable ones are the Jurassic World / Park movies, because the dinosaurs traumatized me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I guess it has to do with the dinosaurs. Alright, so from my experience, I think I definitely watched this on VHS, because, like, I was definitely very young. Jurassic Park is pretty much one of my childhood movies I watched back then, but, like, this movie is so old, yet it is still one of the greatest films of all time. Like, okay, alright, let me just try to process my thoughts. So, yeah, I've watched this on a VHS, but I pretty much had I had an interesting experience watching this movie, because not only I ended up falling in love with it, but, like, I don't know, there was just something, I guess, special about watching this movie, and also, I mean, because not only let me just say right off the bat, it is kind of a bit of a scary movie, mainly because there are dinosaurs eating a bunch of people, so still, like, I guess it was I guess I had a fun time watching this on a VHS, and I don't know, actually, those VHS players, or, I don't know if VHS are kind of still a thing right now. I mean, there's pretty much streaming services where you don't need to buy a DVD or a VHS, which is, I gotta admit, don't know if I'm looking forward to the future. Still though, I remember watching this on a VHS. I think it was pretty much a nostalgic moment there. It's just basically me watching it on a VHS. I remember some moments, basically some of my reactions with some specific scenes in the movie, and I guess it was just a nostalgic feeling I had for this movie. Anyways, now with my thoughts with just basically the actual park. So, say that we actually, like, for example, I don't know how to explain this, but say that we actually end up having an actual park where there's another island filled with dinosaurs and we actually go there. Like, what are just my thoughts on that? Yeah, I'd say it'd be a fun idea, but, we've seen, like, 5 Jurassic Park movies, and we all know how it's gonna go down. Has no one not seen Jurassic World? That ended up being into a disaster. Not the movie, just everything went sideways with the Indominus Rex. But still, though, I think it's probably good that there's not a park. I mean, it would be fun. I would say it would be fun, but, yeah, I know there's, like, a zoo, there's, like, dangerous animals in there and everything, but, like, that's no comparison with just taking care of dinosaurs. These things are just, I don't know how to explain it, but just basically, there's no way you could maintain a park filled with dinosaurs, because it would end up in a disaster in seconds. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that there is not a park filled with dinosaurs. Speaking about dinosaurs, here are my thoughts with just basically them cloning DNA, basically bringing them back just because a mosquito took some DNA blood of a dinosaur, and yeah, who knows if a mosquito actually did that, and there's currently one somewhere around the world, and we could easily bring back dinosaurs, but I don't know if people have talked about this. I feel like I've had these conversations, but it would definitely not be a good idea to bring back dinosaurs, because basically you're playing God, if you get what I mean. The dinosaurs sadly had their life, I guess. They've all extinct 65 million years ago. Don't you ever think if it's already been 66 million? I don't know. I just have a weird thought about that, but still though. So they've had their life. They're now resting in peace while their skeleton fossils are buried somewhere around the world. But yeah, with that kind of power, you could it would just honestly be insane if we brought them back. But probably be bad news either way for a couple of reasons. Like, one of them would be if they're out loose in the wild. Like, say there's a freaking T-Rex outside my neighborhood and we have to stay in because that T-Rex will straight up eat you because just it's a freaking T-Rex. Same goes for raptors. Like, I don't know what's scary, either T-Rexes or the raptors or the pterodactyls, which finally I'm getting that name correctly with my dinosaur knowledge. I'm very bad with dinosaur names. I definitely need Darius to be a tutor for me on dinosaurs. Darius from Camp Cretaceous, which I am planning to make a video about the finale. But I hope you guys are looking forward to the watch party, because I'm going to be sure to have my dad cancel curfew on that night, so, because I'm going to try to stay up late, I don't know, but just, yeah. But you gotta have to agree, it would be insane and crazy if we were able to bring back dinosaurs, but it would definitely not be a good idea for a couple of reasons, so just, still, I mean, I don't know, I know it's just a movie, but, like, I could see it possibly happening, it's basically a long shot. And speaking about basically what's scary, either T-Rexes, raptors, or pterodactyls. Yes, there's some scary, terrifying dinosaurs, because while watching this movie, there are some dinosaurs that definitely traumatized me. I don't know which. Actually, no, this movie kind of also traumatized me because of the dinosaurs, because just dinosaurs are pretty scary. They may be peaceful, harmful, very dangerous creatures, depending what the dinosaur is. Yeah, they're pretty scary though. Like I said earlier, the T-Rex, like, honestly, oh my god, if I came face to face with the T-Rex, I don't know what would happen. Honestly, I keep saying this every time. I would have not, like, especially in those situations in these Jurassic Park movies where you're like, oh god, he's about to get eaten. Okay, he made it out. Just basically, I just always keep saying this. I would not make it out alive. I would end up getting eaten because I pretty much doubt myself. I don't know if I would make it out of a dinosaur encounter. I don't know, but just. It would be scary just to see a live T-Rex right in front of me. Oh, my heart would be racing. I'd be scared to death. I don't know what would happen. I would have to run super fast, hide somewhere. I don't know. It just, like I don't know. Imagine the size of the T-Rex. I know they're, like, big, but, like, imagine the size in person. I mean, some of the actors that made these movies probably know what it's like to be working with the T-Rex, since there's animatronics and everything. But just, still, it would just be scary just to encounter a dinosaur. But I don't know what's scary. Like I said, I don't know what's scary. Either T-Rexes, raptors, or pterodactyls. And pterodactyls, they fly in the air. They could just, they're just everywhere in the sky. Just, I don't know what could be the issue. But I think the raptors could probably be the scariest of them all. Like, I'm gonna rank 3 scary dinosaurs that just you gotta watch out. Pterodactyls, T-Rexes, and raptors. Because those things are incredibly fast. Like, I don't know if you're a fast runner, you may have a chance of outrunning them or something, but just, oh my god, like, those raptors in this movie, they've always scared me. Like, just, I was of course scared with the T-Rex as it ate that lawyer dude, which I did set a funny reference, which would be, you're gonna need a really good lawyer, and I was referencing Matt Murdock from Spider-Man No Way Home. Still though, it's a good thing they didn't got that really good lawyer, because he would have been eaten by the T-Rex, or he would have probably made it out because he's Daredevil. Then again, this isn't Marvel. This is Jurassic World. It's completely different. I'm just joking around about the whole good lawyer thing, which I'm going to be referencing that anywhere that has. If I see anything that's to do with a lawyer, I'm going to bring that really good lawyer reference from Spider-Man No Way Home. So I was traumatized just seeing that guy get eaten by the T-Rex, but I think what traumatized me the most in this movie, because there weren't any pterodactyls in this movie, because they're only introduced in the third Jurassic Park movie. The raptors scared me the most and traumatized me the most. Like, just, oh, they were one of the most scariest things I had witnessed watching this movie, and they still are. I mean, I know they're technically sort of good guys now in the Jurassic World movies, not in this one, but still though, whether like just like for example, whether Blue and Owen have a relationship with each other, and not like that type of relationship, basically just, you know what I mean. Whether you know how to control a raptor, even though it's not fully under control by a human being, it will still eat you. For example, like how Vincent D'Onofrio's character tried to just do that with blue in the Jurassic World movie, and he ended up losing his hand for that, which I need to bring up something about that, because recently, as I watched 3C Films' review for Jurassic World, I found out something that shocked the hell out of me, which would be that Vincent D'Onofrio was in Jurassic World. Vincent D'Onofrio. Who else does he play? Freaking Kingpin. I thought there was something familiar with him in Jurassic World or in the Marvel shows like Daredevil or Hawkeye. I didn't bother thinking about it until I realized, oh my god, that he looks familiar. Oh my god, that's freaking Kingpin. And also, he sounded very different. Probably because it's just I couldn't recognize him because of the stick of beard or because of the voice. Like, just still, it's just something off topic I needed to bring up because I'm gonna have to bring that up again once I cover Jurassic World. Anyways, back to topic. So yeah, still, raptors are dangerous either way. They're basically one of my, like, if dinosaurs still exist today, one of my fears would be raptors, then spiders or snakes. Like, I have serious fears for sharks, alligators, snakes, spiders, especially spiders. My number one fear is just spiders. I have a huge fear for spiders. I have arachnophobia. And I heard they're making a remake of that movie, and dear God. But still, though, just raptors would just be my go-to. And they would probably be either on top or below my fear for spiders, because they are just that scary. Also, another thing that would have to do with the Jurassic Park lore. Now, this could possibly go with the Jurassic World lore, because technically Jurassic Park and lore are the same thing, just different. Just same but different, but still though. So that can, and because basically one of the guys that got eaten by that Dilophosaurus, whatever it's called, basically that thing that will be in Dominion, that is like, he's still though. He was taking, because he was sent by the rivalry companies trying to deal 15 species of DNA, of dino DNA, but still, it's just something I am still questioning to this day. I would have to probably watch the video game of the Jurassic Park or watch YouTube videos about it, but like, what the hell happens to that can? Like, is it in Camp Cretaceous Season 5? Okay, I'm gonna have to check on that, because I will cover a breakdown once they release a trailer, which they should release a trailer sometime this month. But still, though, I still question whatever happens to that can, because I know his new blood is gone. There's no way that can was gone with it, so just... I don't know. That can had always drove me nuts. Cause just, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of research with the whole Jurassic Park / world lore, because just, like, what the hell happens to that can? But one last thing I should probably say before I end up here, because I'm having storage problems, Sally. I'm trying to upload a bunch of videos. I've already uploaded one, which will be my Vegas vlog, which I'm having that uploaded tomorrow for Ryan's birthday, which be sure to wish him a happy early birthday. One of the things I should praise for this movie is the animatronics and the CGI, because, like, okay, I've heard some people say that CGI is outdated. Honestly, I'm just not one of those people. I mean, sure, I could say that CGI looks weird, good, and all that, but still, though, CGI looks incredibly fantastic in this movie, but what's probably fun is the animatronics they use, because there are some specific scenes where, yeah, they use animatronics for that. Oh, no, that was CGI, but still, though, I think what's more fun is just the animatronics, and I'm glad they're having to use animatronics for Dominion, but also still use some CGI, but still, though, just, because, like, there's a scene in one of the trailers, as I rewatched recently today, where the big bad dino is just roaring, and yeah, I could tell that's definitely an animatronic, which I think there's a leaked photo of an actual animatronic of that dinosaur. But still, off topic there. But still, though, I gotta praise for not only the CGI, the animatronics. So the animatronics is just like just because, like, actually, funny story I did heard from 3C Films' review of Jurassic Park.
It looks so real, in fact, that a while ago on Facebook, people used this photo of Steven Spielberg in front of a Triceratops and captioned it with saying that a hunter had killed the first sighting of a Triceratops in over 1,000,000 years, and people thought it was real because that's how damn good this animatronic looks. Then again, Facebook moms be believing anything, so I don't know what to tell you.
He said that there was an article going around that people saw a live dinosaur, which would be the Triceratops, and they thought they had accidentally killed one of the last remaining species of dinosaurs until Steven Spielberg debunked it. Basically told in everything like, no, there's a big misunderstanding. That was not an actual dinosaur, that was an animatronic, because it was, like, they actually thought they killed an actual dinosaur, because it was that realistic. So I think I'll say the animatronics are basically one of the fun things about this movie, or probably one of the best things about this movie, because they're just realistic. But also no, I think the soundtrack. Who doesn't love the Jurassic Park theme? Dun, 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 ba, 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 ba. I would play the actual theme, but you know how copyright works. There's serious pain in the ass. But on that note, that's pretty much my thoughts on Jurassic. I almost said Jurassic World. God, I'm too used to Jurassic World. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on Jurassic Park 1994. I am gonna try and watch the second one, which I gotta catch up with the Jurassic Park movies, because we're like a couple of days away from this movie coming out. Like technically 3 days, but I'll most likely see it on a Saturday, sadly. But still, I will be making a movie vlog, so stay tuned for that. But on that note, that's pretty much my thoughts on Jurassic Park that came out in 1994, which I currently watched on a VHS sometime as I was still a child. I was definitely a little child, and this was definitely one of my childhood movies. But still, I was definitely a child around this time. And yeah, there's some scenes that still traumatize me to this day, even though I'm a freaking teenager. But still, though, for my rating for this movie, it's obviously going to be a 10 out of 10. This movie is just a cinematic masterpiece, I would say. I keep saying that for most movies. Like, the last movie I said that was a cinematic masterpiece was probably Chip and Dale, which that is a cinematic masterpiece, not going to lie. But be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below with your thoughts on Jurassic Park. What was your favorite moments from this movie? Because I think my favorite moment in this movie was probably the T-Rex scene. Basically, when the T-Rex finally appears. I think that was probably one of my most favorite scenes, because it's that iconic. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next review for Jurassic World, not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, not The Lost World Jurassic Park, which I have an issue with it titled like that, when it should be titled Jurassic Park The Lost World. Why is it titled The Lost World Jurassic Park? That makes no sense to me. But still, I'll see you in the next review, unless I see you in another review, which would either be Obi-Wan Kenobi or another review. But still, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.